morning, Leslie.
Good morning, my people.
And let's talk about this morning. What happened this morning?
Well, it was quite early in the morning, and I got up, looked outside, and the wind was blowing fiercely. But I saw that people were walking, and I said, I got to find out what happened to my car because I did not want that thing towed. Because if it got towed, we would not know where it was towed. We would not have a means to get to it. And that panicked me a little bit. So I borrowed Erica's boots because I'm shoeless. I borrowed her coat because I have a spring coat. What else did I borrow from her? I just packed myself up and walked down there, and there was a couple other people that were walking to down Route 5 to see where their cars were, so I took a trip. It was very cold.
And this trip was made possible by the fact that we had a plow come through last night and plowed this side road over here. So that was a big deal. Yeah.
In the middle of the night, there was lightning and thunder. It was ridiculous. And somewhere in between the lightning and the thunder, some guy with a big, I call them payloaders, if that's the word, came through and dug a road out in front so we could walk. We wouldn't have, because the path that we made yesterday was gone. It was already covered up. Mm-hmm. So this was nice. So we were able to walk out to the road. So there was a window of opportunity to get down there before this. They keep talking about this next snow,
which hasn't started yet.
No,
it's very windy, but it hasn't started. Although we can see the wall.
We can see the wall of snow.
We can see the blue skies on one side and the gray skies on the other, but it has not started snowing here yet. So once you got to the car, someone helped you out.
Yes. There was a gentleman who's been here for a few days along with us. Very hyper individual. We call him ADHD. And he walked with us with another older gentleman, much older than me, who was covered head to toe, and he found his car that was a little bit closer. You know, it wasn't as far as our cars, and he said he was going to try to shovel his out. And then we kept walking to my car, and ADHD's car was right next to my car. You couldn't see his car except for maybe a little tail light where the wind had blown the snow off of it, but his car is totally covered. But my car, because Dustin was kind enough to dig out around my car yesterday, you know, I was able to see my car, and I had a huge pile in front of my car. However, that was really the only thing that was holding me back, because in the middle of the night they came through and they plowed Route 5 one lane. So they had some semis. We had to kind of, when we were walking, watch the semis, or they had to watch us, I don't know, as we were walking, but they were going through, and so we were kind of rocking, and finally made it out, but we had to wait for the semis and to have a break, because they said we could get out going, whatever, east, is that it? Going east, but the road coming back was closed, and it was a one-way going one way, so we had to actually illegally do a U-turn and go down a one-way. So we did. We got a break. No more semis, and some big heavy-duty equipment was going that way, and so after they passed me, I did a U-turn. I got out, did a U-turn, and followed them, and made it to the hotel.
Yay! Our car's at the hotel now.
Yes. So I am not going to be towed. However, we're just still waiting for the roads to open up.
And that may or may not happen because why?
Because they haven't cleared it yet. Another snowstorm is ready to hit. And it's going south, which is where we are, and even further south towards Erie, which is where we're headed. So when they opened it up And, they still have the travel ban in Lackawanna, which is where we are. As soon as they lift that, we're out.
Thanks, Leslie.